Hello, and welcome to another episode of Eric Plays 20's. Today we're playing Actraiser on the Super Nintendo, which is just one of the best, most beautiful, just fantastic games. So I'm going to try and reset it here because it has a pretty epic intro, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to catch it, so... So I don't actually know if it worked or not. Just because... Ooh, professional. Just because, how quick it is, but it's kind of trumpets calling to each other. It's just... Ah. So, let's see what we got here. Start a new game here. Please create a name for yourself. Press B button to enter any letter you select. Press Y button to cancel any letter entry. Press Start button once you have created your name. So we'll go with... Fugu. Oops. Fargo Rat. I am the angel sent to help you recover your lost strength. Now, all types of monsters are in total control of the earth. This is all come about because of a demon they call Tanzra, the one who sealed your power. In order to restore your power, you will need to rekindle the people's faith in you. But first, let us go down to the earth and destroy all the monsters, that we may establish a peaceful land for our people to dwell in. So I'm up here, chilling in the Sky Palace here, so let's take in this music for a minute. Oh, this is just wonderful, isn't it? I can really get used to this. So yeah, I kind of jumped in right into the game here, but we're playing Actraiser on the Super Nintendo because it's Super Nintendo Monday, which I think might be a thing. I don't know. I might have better internet now. I don't know. I'm not really sure how that's supposed to work. So I might be up to like 17 kilobytes or something crazy like that. What else we got going on? So, it is the 15th. It's Eric Plays 20's. It's a Monday. I'm trying to fill here. I'm trying to share this on my personal page yet. So, I'm getting into an argument with a guy on the Adam Carolla podcast. And, I don't mean to. But this guy sucks. Yeah, so... Actraiser is a great game. Alrighty, so... we are in a little menu here. I believe the guy said we gotta fight somebody, right? There's a couple different options here, but let's just jump right into it. Sir Fargo Ret, if we destroy all the monsters in this land, people will be able to live here again. Are you ready? May luck be with you. maybe that's why I have anxiety about, like, heights and falling. This little kid, though, is so impressive. So we got the master here. This little dude, got a sword swing, got a jump. Timer and health bar up there. Fight these little blue impy things. Quiet so you can hear the music, huh? So the music, I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, but is done by Yuzo Koshiro, who is obviously known for Streets of Rage 2 and some other excellent soundtracks, as well as being a musician in his own right, I think, in Japan, like a rock star. Man, the just sounds and the music are just so on point in this game. And the graphics are really vivid. Just look at those backgrounds. I mean, and the spacing on the screen looks good. Even on sort of today's standards, I mean, I have enough room to navigate and know what's coming up. So I'm taking a lot of damage here, which is obviously because of input lag. I'm not this bad, actually. I'm pretty good at this game. But I'm just kind of jumping around, having more fun talking than doing any of this. Got him. I really love this game. I know your score is based on how quick you can run through the times, but I'm not doing a time or a score run. So, obviously you play the master, you just go back and forth, clearing out fools. Get on this tree here. So alright, we'll just skip it. We're gonna do it live. Oh, what's happening here? Oh, this guy sucks. Whoa. What's up, man? Oh, you didn't like that, did you? Ooh. Okay, I knew he was gonna do that, I mean. But just from the lake. And think of this. Think of your 4-year-old kid or 5-year-old kid at the time. Just, what is happening? Like, sort of visual cue the game gives you, like that this is the safe area. How you like me now? So the game is broke up into 2 acts for each little area of the world. So we're in the Fillmore area, obviously. Oh, what is this? Sir Fargo Rat, Fillmore may become a land where people can live in peace. Our first duty is to protect our people from any monsters. I will do as you instruct. Please rid the land of these monsters with my arrows. There are several mysterious circles on the ground which represent monsters' lairs. If you direct the people directly, they will be able to seal the lairs. You will discover the monster that controls this land. If destroyed, control this land's... Wait, hold on. The land's destiny will return to her people. Alright, my master, let us work towards peace. Let's do it. I know it's unexpected, but our people in Fillmore have something to tell you. My master, we are having difficult time because building homes because of many bushes. please burn the bushes and guide us as we begin to build our roads. Okay, so we gotta burn some bushes. How are we gonna do that? Ah, what is that? What's happening? Does anyone know what's happening to me? Ooh. Oh, now you're in trouble. If I press Y, pop a cap. Boom. Boom. The blue guy took some more. That's okay. Let me just pretend I don't know what to do. Okay. So we've got a menu here to move, direct the people, miracles, offerings, status, and other. So return to the Sky Palace. Sky Palace movement. Alright, well, I'm tired. We haven't... Let's move this. So this is Fillmore. Whoops. So we can zoom in a little here. So this is Fillmore. So you kind of saw this area. This is where I was. Let's see what else we've got in the world here. It's called Blood Pool. I wonder if it's because of this red lake. We also have Cassandora. Seems to have some sort of desert situation going on. Of course, Itos. It's the north. Oh, I couldn't be more people further north. North Wall. Man, this game, what is Square Enix doing? You have such a just a prime IP. What are you doing? Of course, the island nation of Marhana. But before we can get to any of that, we gotta finish off Fillmore here. So let's go back down and see what these peeps are up to. Alright, so... the directing the people here, we have this option to direct their building. So I believe we were told to direct... Oh, oops. Spooked. Boom. Scary bats coming at me. Let us listen. Yeah, let's listen. My master, thank you very much for giving us such a beautiful land. Because of this, we can work and be happy. Oh, you're welcome. Sir Fargo, in which direction do you wish the city develop? Well, I've only got the one option, it looks like. So let's go right to this thing here. Fillmore will be built just as you have directed. So I'm just go ahead and just murk these. You have infinite sort of arrows, right? Oh, so they built a little farm and a little house. Oh, that's pretty cute. What's happening? Oh boy. There's more houses here. Sir Fargo Rat, I know it's unexpected, but our people in Fillmore have something to tell you. Our master, we have finally mastered the skill of hunting animals. We now have enough confidence to fight monsters. Please lead us to the monsters' lairs. Hoo-wee! What are they doing over here? Boom! They sealed the lair without our help, and someone found something. My master, we have found a strange statue. We present this to you as an offering. Please accept it. Well, of course. Worshipper. I'm the worshipee. I think. I don't know, I'm just the master. You're just praying to me and offering me statues, and there's an angel. I don't know. real form? Sir Fargo, I know it's unexpected, but our people in Fillmore have something to tell you. My master, recently strange things have been happening to me. Many of my thoughts actually come to life in the real world. If these powers are real, I feel the presence of something holy radiating from in the woods east in here. Okay, right on. So, it's kind of scrunched up on my TV. Not to make excuses. I'm also illiterate and not very smart. Like, don't get me wrong. Let me be clear. Don't get it twisted. My brain wishes that maybe I would have had a few less whiskeys. So looks like there's another one over here, so they're coming out of here. Got you, bat. Like, you wasn't even nothing. Boom. Boom. There's a nice little city growing here. Sir Fargo, I know it's unexpected, but our people in Fillmore have something to tell you. My master, a fire has broken out at a home in the north. Please send rain to quench the fire. Sure, I can do that. Let's see what we got here. Direct. Miracles. Here we go. Lightning, rain, sun, wind, earthquakes. So we obviously want to do some rain. If you send rain, the crops will grow, and any dried up fields will be nurtured back to full productivity. Do you want to send the rain? Well, of course. Where? The fire has been put out. People are so silly. They always think their way is right. They cause the fire and then beg you to help them extinguish it. But that's the one trait I so much adore. What do you think? Well, I don't know about all that. Whoa! That's harsh, bro. Whoa, what did that bat do? What do you do to my folk? Whoa, what is happening? I'm losing control here. Oh yeah, I gotta go check on something. I think a bird is trying to get into my apartment. For serious. Alright. I don't know if you can hear me narrate that if you were lucky enough to watch this live. I was under assault by birds. I've since inoculated. Whoa! Drop those dudes. Boom. Once we just have the 2 sets of monsters coming out, we'll have a little. Congratulations, your level is increased. Now your level is 2, and your HP are 9. Oh, by the way, your level will increase again when the total population becomes 200. So that's an interesting mechanic. It's not how many monsters you kill or sort of how many, achievements you accomplish or anything. Your power as the master is directly related to how many people seem to be either living or living under your rule or like worshiping you or a part of the master's group, whatever that would be. Man, that guy has a weird pattern. So it's fun, and the people kind of rebuild. Ooh, we're building sort of a new level of house, which is pretty fun. My master, I feel the presence of magic radiating from under the big rock below the precipice southeast of here. Something may be buried there. My master, please use your powerful lightning to destroy this rock. So, I'm kind of playing like I don't know the game. But I do. I've played it a lot. But you can kind of see, even if the game is kind of leading... Dude, I don't care. I am not going to engage with this guy. I don't care. No arguing on the internet. He just quoted back a bunch of nonsense, so whatever. That's what you want to do. Okay. So I gotta figure this out quick. So, the game's trying to lead me. So there's a rock over here under this precipice, right? So he's saying, let's go ahead and use the... So, okay, now I'm mad. I'm thinking about this guy. This post on the Adam Carolla page. Alright. So, but if you didn't understand how to get rid of the trees to that point, you would cast the fire spell, or the lightning spell, and you'd notice that, oh, where it hits, it causes brush fire. And so, that's, oh, you can clear this way out, so let's go ahead and get my bird, that bat cleared out or whatever. See if we can get there all the way in one go. Best time responding to this guy after this. Oh, man. Just... why are people so dumb? If everyone would just listen to me. It doesn't have anything to do with me. It's for you. Alright, we got 200 pops. We're level 3. We got the HP 10. So I'm just gonna try and keep these monsters at bay. There is a way on the internet. They say if you kill all the monsters in an area that in a spawning point, that it'll kill the spawning point. And I've done that before, so but on the computer with some time skips. We have developed a fishing trade here in Fillmore. A few days ago, a fisherman repairing this boat along the seashore found an unusual scroll. We present this to you as an offering. Please accept it. So I got this scroll now. I don't know what to do. Hey, there's a boat! So, 235 blue dragons on that layer. That's not too bad. Let's see. Society's starting to press in on these monsters. Town is under construction. He just dodged out the way there. He's like, I'm not even even. This bat, he's done. So we found something there. A strange bow and arrow. We present this to you as an offering. Cool. We've acquired a new skill and can now build bridges. With a way to cross the river, we can build homes over there. Oh no! I know a dude who lives across a river. Who's in need of a good bridging. Okay, so just sit here and pop this guy. Where you at? Boop, boop, boop. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, boop, boop. Just popping fools. Come, my master, since the last lair has been sealed, something strange has been happening to me. I have the same nightmare every night. In my nightmare, the gruesome monster Minotaurus appears through a big hole to the southeast. He says he will curse the people with death. Because of my ability to see into the future, I feel as if I'm already afflicted by the monster's curse. Please, my master, go down into the ground and destroy this gruesome monster before something terrible happens. I think I could do that. First, I want to follow up on your hot tip about something to the east here. Alright, I think that might be my lady love, so I'll be right back. Actually, I can leave you guys with the music this time. Oh, it's not my lady love. So let's see, the town's advanced a little bit. They're building some newer houses. Some additional growth there. Some big houses over here. So we're gonna go ahead and try and at least connect as much of this as possible. The city growing gets a little... So the only case for keeping the monsters around is that the more monsters you kill in any given sort of growth period, the stronger your growth is going to be. And so the growth period's that little timer kind of in the upper rightish center of the screen. And so it significantly slows down once you no longer have monsters to kill. Which is fine. Well, there's not really anything to do. Once you've kind of set up the paths and stuff, then you don't. I shouldn't whistle, but I just love this music so much. Yeah, so I said Yuzo Koshiro did the soundtrack, right? Really urbanizing here, y'all. Some nice little apartment buildings and a downtown, riverside of adjustment, waterfront property. Yuzo Koshiro did the soundtrack, and I had a copy of it. It was called the Actraiser Symphonic Suite, and it was just amazing. I listened to it all the time. As a CD I'd, got off the internet or whatever, and I don't have it anymore. I'd love to have a copy of it, but I don't, collect music or anything like that. But I haven't even, found another download of it or whatever. I'd like to. I can't whistle, I'm sorry. So, what else we got here? So let's finish drawing up the grid. I won't necessarily sit it out here for y'all, but... I should redraw it here, since I should be able to... all that pretty cost effective. Little homesteads that are just so darn cute. Oh, that's so weird. Oh, there's a hole. So I think we have to actually take the offerings from these people when they say. So we've got, this appears to be an angel's arrow called Strength of Angel. We can also take this bomb. If you hold this aloft, all flying monsters will be destroyed. That's pretty fun. Take this bridge. This is the average building technology that they have. What else we got here? This must be that scroll, the source of magic. And what do we got here? The lightning bolt you sent down just smashed a huge rock. We found a magical fire spell underneath the rock. The spell must belong to you, my master. Please accept it as an offering. This is all we have for this year. Thank you for accepting our humble offering, my master. Yeah, no problem, peeps. Alright. Town growing up a little, all down to the south here. Ooh. Another big ballin', sorta. See what else we can do here. Did I get it? Yo. I wanted that street there, and I wanted that street there. I think I can do something up here, but I don't know. I don't remember. Nope. So we're gonna go up to the Sky Palace there, because it's the only place you can stage. So we'll select the magical fire here. And we'll go ahead and... Sir, if we destroy all the monsters in this area, people will no longer be scared of evil. Well, it seems like a pretty fair compromise, no? So, we'll start building in the next city and maybe call it, but I really like this game. I can play this all night. We'll see. I might take a little break and grab a water and keep playing too. Got some hits there from that brain-looking bat. Looks like Brain from Pinky and the Brain, right? And so this map has a couple different paths, which is pretty cool. So we'll take the top one today. Those grubs are so gross. No humming, Eric. Oof. Yeah, I'm starting to get rolled a little. Ah! What up? Get out of here, dinosaur. Dinosaur Knight. So it's the kind of when you think about it, really what it hints at, you know, this stage, you know, sort of the first stage was just like a centaur sort of knight, you know, Lord knows what that, how that would have come about, you know, without, but with, oh man, I'm gonna die. Oh! But that was just sort of nature, and those are just sort of monsters or demons, and there's sort of a nebulous connection in a lot of fantasy titles, whether or not sort of monstrous things came into being before man, and, you know, there's a lot of challenges in fantasy when it comes to civilization and sort of how things actually came about, and, you know, it kind of spread pretty quickly, all things considered, once it got started. You know, let's assume human beings didn't start talking until about 50,000 years ago. All known people pretty much speak. And, you know, there's a handful, you know, someone will maybe, like, you know, show you the, like, whistling language of the Andes or whatever, but, like, that's, I mean, an additional layer of language. Oh, what is this? Look at that background, you know, parallaxy. Okay, so it's kind of just a traditional minotaur there. You see he's buff, and he's got a thong and a big axe and some horns, and can I get him this time around? Get him! I don't even care, man. So it's interesting, yeah, that it was the minotaur, and I guess that's what I was trying to say, was that this game says you're kind of like rebirthing society, right? So were there people at this time who were your first, you know, was that Adam and Eve? Like, clearly there was something in the past that this society I've just looked at couldn't have built that, you know, structure I just went through. So what was before? What was the past? What is the future? Well, you know, who knows? And that's, I think, one thing fantasy has a... Oh, my master. Fillmore is now rid of all monsters. Sadly, one person was afflicted by the monster's curse and has just passed away. Right before he passed away, he was heard to say, "I was finally able to be of some help to the people of Fillmore. With the elimination of all monsters, we can now control the town by ourselves. So, please visit other lands and make them as peaceful as our town Fillmore. There are people praising you outside of this shrine. Let's take a look, see what's happening. Sir Fargo, I know it's unexpected, but our people have something to tell you. May I inform you that a scroll was found in the woods east of here? We present it to you as an offering. Please accept our gift." Look at them celebrate me. You know, they walk one way, and they walk away. Hey! I don't know if you can see that, but it's just amazing. So you can just sit here and, you know, tell them, sort of fill in some of the empty spaces, and, you know, it's not really... Hey, there we go. Level 5. 950. So I don't think I'm going to get up to 950 in just this city, so let's take this offering here. Let's go liberate the second city. And then we'll... Let's see about playing some more, maybe. No sight of Sarah. So... Let's just go ahead and hop on down here to the next land blood pool. This was my favorite stage as a kid. Right here, this one, 2-1. This one's fun. Again, you sort of that traditional action or platformer progression. And you just have a sort of overworld, if you will, or sort of something else that
you can kind of do separate to that. It functions pretty similar to the, you know, world map in Super Mario Brothers 3, I guess. If you have to go hunting for analogies. Oh, that bird's gonna get me. Anytime you land on anything, assume it's gonna vanish right away. Ooh, that was a tight platform. And so, you know, I you know, in the post or whatever, I said, you know, it's worthy of a play once a year. I certainly haven't done that. I've eaten it a couple of times though, for sure. Both as a kid and, you know, on emulator. And my friend Mike, he was the first guy to get a Wii or whatever, you know. So I mean, if you've fan of the channel or you know Mike, you would know that, you know, as a kid or whatever, most Saturday nights were spent over at Mike's house. Not a kid, but, you know, a young adult, teenager. And so when he got a Wii, I was like in love with the Virtual Console, just because, you know, I'd always liked emulators, and I always, you know, even if I didn't have my copies of the consoles, I wanted them, you know, and, oh, there goes, I lose that apple. I knew that, too. So make sure you don't go off stage, you're gonna lose your bonus. That was messed up. That thing. Oh, now I could have used it. Let's just go. And so, I played a lot of Super Nintendo with my Uncle Sean, and he's in the hospital, and, you know, he's real sick. You know, it's pretty serious, and obviously, we all got a timer, and, you know, realistically, this is winding down here, and, you know, it might be why I've been playing a lot of Super Nintendo games or whatever. He's played games with me and whatever, and he had Nintendo, Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis, stuff like that, and this was one of those games we played a lot. You know, again, not necessarily together or whatever, but I mean, it's a pretty good time to just watch someone else to play, and, you know, all real, can't play the game. You know, it's far from my best playthrough. Back in the day, I'm sure I've been very adept at this, and it's not even difficult. I've surrendered 2 deaths for no reason, but it looks like I can just keep getting that life up. And if that's the case, I mean, no harm, no foul. So. Anyway, Uncle Sean, I love him a lot, and, you know, periods of time he would, you know, on and off live with his mother, my grandma, and you know how that goes. So this is a pretty fun boss, because you just do this. You just stand up on one side and try to get him twice. Sometimes you get him 3 times. You gotta really be on it. So you can get him with that sort of swing, and as you fall, it kind of goes into him. That's a pretty good move. So we'll just do it one at a time, I guess. So you know how life is, and occasionally Uncle Sean would, live with Grandma, or she'd, be over even, not even just, living together. They did live together. There's nothing wrong with that. I think our society, I don't know. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. Historically, obviously, people with family and extended family and stuff, and that was really more about circumstance and blah, blah, blah. In American society, it's looked as kind of a faux pas, and rightly so, to some degree. There's usually some type of reason for that. But there's also a stigma to it, and, who knows? I'm not one to blindly speculate. So, look at these skulls, look at this moon, just, it was so dark, the water is so purple. What you drank in Purple Drank? In Blood Pool Lake. What you think? About my sword, if it stank. 'Cause it isn't a fool in a hoe and some blood. Grandma Julie. And when we would play certain games, certainly stuff like this, Final Fantasy, the original on Nintendo, she would just kind of be in the back room or whatever, or in the kitchen, and she'd just kind of make noises and go, oh, I see spirits! And, yeah, fuck. So, but, speaking of Uncle Sean, let's get back to Grandma and the spirits and stuff. I see spirits, I see demons. Sometimes it would escalate. It wouldn't just be kind of casual. Like, it would just be casual if no one came in and checked on her, but it would definitely escalate if she needed some attention. And, oh, just die already. I'm done with this. Yeah, so it would escalate if she needed some attention. Ultimately, that's why she'd be saying it. If she really saw spirits, I wouldn't taunt them. You know what I mean? I'd probably figure that out. And, let's play some, Final Fantasy was real bad with it. I don't know, probably any video game, but really Final Fantasy and Actraiser are the two that I remember the most. That's probably the ones I played the most with Uncle Sean. Certainly when he was in that setup. So it probably was just a period of time she was living there with him. What else we got to talk to? So, Sir, Fargo Ret, Blood Pool may become a land where people can live in peace. Alright, let us work towards peace. I know it's unexpected, but our people in Blood Pool have something to tell you. My master, it has become very difficult trying to build home because of the marshlands. Would you please use sunlight to dry up the marshlands? Yeah, I could probably do that. So first, we want to try and build on anywhere there isn't any marshlands. Just, let me see, we've got some environmental hazards no matter what, huh? So we'll start with the ones we know. I don't have to quite worry about tanking any of these fools. Just get a straight line going there. So that's farmland going, which is good, because I think you kind of have, like, your population pegged down how many, like, fields they have. We have a problem.
It's about my oldest son, Teddy. What we're worried about, well, his curious energy may get him into trouble. I know it's nothing to bother you with. I'm sorry to bring up such a silly matter.
Man. Man. Okay. So we got a new guy here. He's red. He's devilish. Houses, just very light houses being built here. Some horses, some horse ranching. Well, I don't know why I said ranching, they're just horses. Let me cut you up some more. Go that way. And we are not getting much in the way of...
My master, as you know, Bloodpool is a land of many rivers. We want to build homes on the other side of the rivers, but we don't know how to build bridges. Please teach us how to build bridges.
Like, I can do that, bitches. First thing we'll do is we'll get a little rain in this blood pool, because why wouldn't you? They have,
Oh, master, the recent rainfall has caused the lake to rise. The rising water revealed a strange jewel, which we found on the lake shore. Please accept it as an offering.
oh, that's fun. So let's go ahead and use one of our offerings here. We haven't done that yet. So let's use that bomb. Boom! Let's teach them how to use bridges. And then let's go ahead and use the sun on one of these marshes and see what happens. Ooh-wee! So I think we know what we're trying to do here. A lot of movement because we killed a lot of dudes.
So they have wheat, which is pretty fun. I don't think the other city has wheat, so maybe that'll help. That mechanic never really made sense to me. I mean, it did, but you don't see enough viable, like, food production charts or anything for it to have any appreciable impact. I got that it said wheat was a better product, but boom. Make sure nothing weird's happening over there. He's on the warpath. It's here, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I don't think there's any way to see how much stored up mojo you get from killing. Yeah, these ones you can only kill up or down because they roll. My master, our son Teddy has run away from home. We've looked everywhere for him, but we cannot find him. He must be very hungry by now. He's a hungry little boy, my Teddy.
Take a look here. Back over my desk. I want to see some viewership there. Alrighty, getting back to this here. So, I wish I had some way to interact with my fans. And I don't. All 5 of you, 6 of you, 10 of you, however many beautiful, beautiful people we're watching here. I know no one's watching now, so maybe we'll take a moment here to sort of take a break. So, alrighty. So we got a hungry boy in Teddy. We've made a loaf of bread. Please find Teddy and give him the loaf of bread. That I think I could do, but first I gotta seal this monster off. And this one too. Is that Teddy? I see him. So we'll hit him with the sun here. That was a castle. That's pretty fun. No! Why can't you build in the way I tell you to build? I'm gonna take some offerings here. We gotta get this bread and this wheat. Wheat. Just crushing it here. We're gonna use this loaf of bread. What will Teddy think? Should have read that. Let's just see what's under here. Let's take a wild shot in the dark. Oh no, I hear lightning. What does this guy do? Oh, I don't have any health. You don't have any health, you can't shoot any arrows, as per usual. want to get through the next stage too, just because it's so fun. So we got a monster skull that can destroy a lair they cannot destroy themselves. I wonder where that's used. Boom. Get out of here. Oh, you don't like that, did you, Lake? Oh, ain't gonna be no monsters no more. So the town's kind of under construction here, and they're so sad their boys have to go. So I got distracted reading this guy's response again, so. Whoops. Get over there. Did I see the little boat sail? Whoops, I should have watched that. I'm sorry, guys. Missed a fun little whatever. We'll get the city cleaned up here. Sons are going to get sacrificed, or whatever an old wizard does with young boys. I'm trying to get one more level up, because then I can have enough juice to Earthquake. And once you can Earthquake, it'll destroy all the crappy buildings. And only good buildings can be built from that point on. I don't like that won't go through. Anyone who knows if that's a bug, let me know. Yeah, I'll be right back. My lady love is here. Okay, so I was gonna keep playing, but I'm hungry. I'm gonna go to dinner. We are gonna just do this last stage here. I can get the thing over here then, did I? That's what we're looking for. We'll hit up my palace. We'll put on the spell. They are pooping everywhere. I didn't want to like. Okay, so Sarah's here. I did stop my stream for about 5 minutes to record and harass the birds. So let's go ahead and do this last stage of Blood Pool. Save these boys and free these citizens from their trials and tribulations. This is amazing. So yeah, Sarah, I was gonna say, I took a stop from the stream to record myself. The birds were like pecking on the window trying to get in. You noticed that too? Inside one at least, yeah. So yeah, I closed the outside ones then too, once they started pecking. Because they were like pecking on the wire. Or the mesh of the screen. Now it's not bird talk, I'm playing one of my favorite games of all time. The skull, it knew! It knew! I did not make it! Oh. Tell my mom that I love her if I do not make it. I didn't say it. Can you just load up there? Like, could you just trade lives for spells? Ugh, come on. You can clearly just trade lives for spells, though. So you must not be able to do it from that panel. You must have to jump from the perch after. This room's pretty fun. Really doesn't matter if it's that dark or not, you know what I mean? Statues here. This guy. I hate that guy. Let's get 2 lives. Or 2 spells per life on this stage if you wanted to. Well, transitioned. That must be what I must have not been jumping on that. Okay. Next time. Got something. Some more stage. He's returning these blue imps. Yeah, I think that any game out there is really rife for a remake. It's probably this one, you know. There's been some advancements in both, you know, action and city builders in the last 30 years, 25 years. Alright, here we go. Got one of my favorite bosses of all time. This is a dope stage. You can just slash him there good. He usually takes a ton of damage from this spell. He's a wizard turned werewolf. happening? Oh! Die! I have killed you, wizard werewolf, and I have freed the people of Bloodpool, and that beautiful vista in the back! So, yeah, this was quite the playthrough. Thanks for sticking with me. I beat the first 2 stages of Actraiser. I know it's unexpected, but our people have something to tell you, so stop reading that. We no longer have monsters here in Bloodpool. Thank you so much. My son Teddy has returned from the old castle carrying a precious scroll. We present the scroll to you as an offering. Please accept it. Thank you very much for taking care of us, my master. We can now look after ourselves. You want to go to Romo's tonight? What, Taco Bros? Yeah, okay. Do you want to walk? Okay. We can look ourselves. What time is it now? Okay, we got time. It's not going to close at 7:30. It's either closed already or it closes at 8. Alright, we've finally finished a road connecting with us our neighboring town, Fillmore. We can now teach them how to produce wheat. Oh, you don't say. I know it's unexpected, but our people in Bloodpool have something to tell you. My master, it may sound strange to you, but please hear our plea. Our people have become bitter and selfish. We have so many quarrels and fights. I'm afraid I worked them too hard in building our town and have caused them too much stress. My master, have you anything that will calm the people? No, I don't think so. I have wheat. Alright, well, that's all I can do for these people for now. You can see the little road connecting the two. So, Serica, look. Isn't this kind of cool? So it's kind of an action game, and then you build a little bit of a city, and then you fight some more, and you kind of build this world. You go to this stage. So the next stage is this one over here. Is that fun? Sarah loves it. So you could actually get started on all of them and bounce too. I mean, I bet you could probably beat. Let's see if I can beat this. Can I just get in here? Level 10. Okay, so there are some. Bet I can get into this one though. Alright, we're gonna see if we can just beat Itos's level here real quick. Or we should leave. We should leave? Okay, I have to leave. So we can't do Itos's level. Maybe next time. Alright, well, that was a pretty fun playthrough. Nice and long. Alright, much like a dong. So, keep it squeezy like a schlong. This was Fargo Retro playing one of my absolute favorite games. Actraiser here. I hope you had